If you would answer a question once, you would be able to stop rolling your eyes every time we ask a question. For us to ask questions about forest fires, which we all agree are devastating. Nobody's arguing that. Nobody's suggesting that we shouldn't spend money on fighting forest fires. For you to try to get away from the Beijing interference is shameful. You used your 72 years of your life, I can't remember all 73 of mine, but never have I seen a government as corrupt as this Liberal government or as afraid of answering questions as this Liberal government. Yeah. You know, Senator Gold, if you would answer a question once, we would be able to get along much better in this chamber. Thank you, Senator Dean. You can help me.
Could you ask your question?
Talking about echo chambers. My question for the Liberal government leader concerns the cost of living. I hope that's a concern for you as well, as forest fires are. Last week, the Ottawa Food Bank opened its new location, which is twice the size of its previous space. As their CEO, Rachel Wilson, stated, there's nothing to celebrate about having to move to a larger space because the need in this city continues to rise. The Ottawa Food Bank has seen an 85% increase in the number of visits since 2019, which their CEO called astronomical numbers that they've never seen in their 40-year history. Last year alone, they saw a 30% increase. Harvest Manitoba says the need for food banks in my province increased by 40% in just 1 year. A quarter of their food bank clients are now people with jobs, a 50% increase from just a year earlier. And of course, this increase occurred with only one carbon tax in place. A second carbon tax will be in place July 1st. According to the Parliamentary Budget Officer, the average household in Manitoba will pay an extra $611 under the second carbon tax. Combined with the Prime Minister's first carbon tax, Manitobans will be out $2,101 per household. I hope that concerns you too, Senator Gold. Leader, how much will food bank usage increase in the City of Ottawa, the province of Manitoba, and everywhere else in Canada because the Prime Minister's carbon taxes and the tax on taxes? Do you know, Senator Gold? Do you even care?
Senator Gold.
I certainly care, as I think all senators care, about the hardships that Canadians are facing in the face of a worldwide supply chain problem, worldwide inflation, worldwide climate change, which has affected significantly our supply of foods. And that's why this government has made serious efforts to assist Canadians most in need, as I've outlined on many occasions. With regard to the food banks, I do not know how the situation will continue to unfold. I've been involved in food banks in my hometown. It is thank goodness for the volunteers and organizations that do provide this assistance, and to the governments that support them. And in that regard, the Government of Canada has made significant investments and made funding available to local food banks to help them meet the needs of their residents, and will continue to do so.